first ever in Mauritius Global Entrepreneurship World Cup Finals. So it's again the fourth. It's the fourth Entrepreneurship World Cup around the world, and Mauritius has participated last year with participants on a global level, but this year we are organizing it at national level. So we are going to welcome our finalists today to pitch their idea live, and we have members of the jury who are going to rate these and announce the results tomorrow. So, what is the Entrepreneurship World Cup? It is one of the biggest and most diverse startup pitch competition globally, and it also is attached with a support program. Um, it features more than 370,000 entrepreneurs around the world who compete from over 200 countries. So yes, Mauritius is one among them, and we are very excited for that, and we look forward to have more of these entrepreneurship World Cups in Mauritius in the years to come. So from the participants to the applicants and winners, everyone gets takeaways in the Entrepreneurship World Cup. There are millions of dollars worth of prizes and perks that are unlocked to participants, to finalists, and to global finalists in the long run. So the winners will be getting opportunities to have access to the EWC Accelerate, which is a virtual training program. It will allow them to reinforce their skills and participate in the global finance, but also others will have the opportunity to reinforce themselves and really start something new and life-changing experience. So the AWC online platform will also offer around $1,000 worth of perks for those who have applied. The completed applications get around 25,000 dollars worth of prizes in support and perks for their businesses and themselves. So national winners, we are going to announce that hopefully by tomorrow, because today we don't want to put much pressure on the participants and the judges as well. We'll keep the weight a bit for a day at most. We are going to announce that tomorrow. And the winner will be participating in a global bootcamp, which will open up for them in March if they are selected among the top 100 in the world to participate in the global finals in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, in March 2023. So what happens to the winners is once they get to Saudi Arabia, they will be also presented to investors, to angel investors, to other people who wish to really invest in their business. So they really get a worldwide exposure on everything that might interest them. So for today, this event is being hosted by Empretech Mauritius, who is also the Global Entrepreneurship Network representative in Mauritius. We have among us Mr. Sanjay Mangal, who is the CEO of Empretech Mauritius. I will invite him shortly to address you and say a few words on behalf of Empretech Mauritius. Among the jury, we have Mr. Sanjay Ramgati, who is, well, a seasoned entrepreneur. He has founded many businesses. He has been president. He is, I think, still president of the Association of Mauritian Entrepreneurs. He is also founder of many other businesses. And also we have among us Mr. Linley Tanner, who is the other member of the jury. He's the co-founder and partner of Fantastic Mind, if I'm not mistaken. And he also have other businesses in his pocket hidden around. So we have seasoned entrepreneurs among us who will be assessing startups. And we will have 4 startups. But before presenting the startups, I will invite Mr. Sanjay Mangal to address on behalf of Empretech. Mr. Sanjay Mangal, the floor is yours.
Yes, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to this live streaming. And also, a particular welcome to the participants that we have, also our members of the jury, as well as all our friends, both locally in Mauritius, people who are Empretecos, people who are from the Empretec Mauritius, but also Empretec Global Network, as well as our friends from Jain, some of whom who are following this particular event very keenly. Just very quickly and very briefly, I would like to make a little historic about Empretec Mauritius, how we started and who we are today. Basically, Empretec Mauritius started as a project, as a public-private sector collaborative excuse me, project back in 1999. It was a project initiated by UNOPS and UNDP, as well as the government of Mauritius. And basically, it consisted of SME development organization from the government sector. In those days, we had organizations like SMIDO, SMIDA, EPZDA, media, and so on. Excuse me. But also organizations from the private sector, like the Mauritius Bankers Association, the Chamber of Commerce, Business Mauritius. I mean, then it was the Mauritius Employers Federation, and quite a few organizations, private sector driven. So Empretec Mauritius was basically acting as a project, acting very much as a secretariat to coordinate, implement, and monitor these activities. But after 4 or 5 years, our services turned out to be very useful because basically we were a lot entrepreneurship driven, conducting a lot of entrepreneurship training workshop, but also supporting through mentoring, coaching, business facilitation, and others, supporting various organizations, various companies, both locally and regionally. So, given the interest in our services, we incorporated as a not-for-profit, non-government organization back in 2006, and basically offering, if you want, 4 or 5 different types of services. Number one was capacity building, training and capacity building, mostly driven towards the need of the SME sectors. Second, entrepreneurship promotion, development, entrepreneurship policies, and so on. And some of you might recall that, for example, in 2017, we were called upon by the government of Mauritius to draft the 10-year master plan for the SME sector, which is under implementation. So now it's almost like midway in that process. Third type of activities, basically trade development, market facilitation, helping companies to move beyond Mauritius, beyond developing their cross-border possibilities, both in terms of marketing, but also in terms of investment. Third, inclusive development has really been a target of Empretec Mauritius since our existence. So social empowerment, women empowerment, youth empowerment, business facilitation for these groups and handholding these groups, as well as the association within which they form part, that is to say, empowering the association. That also has been a key focus of Empretec Mauritius. And fifth and finally, we also have been looking at high growth potential SMEs, high growth potential businesses, and in particular, we are talking about startups, fintech, and other various areas and so on. And as such, in our existence, since 2006, Basically, we work not just in Mauritius, but also into 22 other countries, mostly African countries, mostly East African countries. Um, I'm talking about countries like Ethiopia, Tanzania, Uganda, and so on. But a few West African as well, Burkina Faso, Benin, Ghana, and obviously the countries like Mauritius and the Indian Ocean Island. So basically, we are talking about implementing something like 350 to 400, even 425 project in these 22 different countries. Along the way, we have also been involved with the Global Entrepreneurship Network, of which we are a member for almost 15 years now. Actually, this year we celebrated the 15th year of our participation in that network. To remind you, the GEN, the Global Entrepreneurship Network, it's a global network. It's a global network, basically helping, supporting to create a global entrepreneurial ecosystem, so that one nation, one country, one organization can learn from the network, benefit, benchmark among with the best, and obviously there is a sharing of know-how, sharing of experience, sharing of what has been done and what works, and obviously what doesn't work. Today, GEN is a network of some 177 countries worldwide. You can go on the website of GEN, which is GEN Global, genglobal.org, to have some more detail, a lot more detail actually about what is GEN, what we do, how we collaborate, and so on. One of the, there are so many verticals in GEN, that is to say, vectors through which our activities are being conducted. The Global Entrepreneurship Congress, where the people from those 177 countries meet. That happens once every year, except the 2 years of COVID. Obviously, that was quite a challenge, but we were able to convene. We have been systematically been able to convene. First time it was in Seattle, then it was in Dubai when first time we participated. The last one this year it was held in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. And next year, in 2023, it will be held in Melbourne, Australia. So I was mentioning that's one of the verticals through which GEN executed action, but there are so many others. And if you go on the website, you would see plenty of them. But one important other, and of prime importance today, is the Entrepreneurship World Cup, which basically support entrepreneur, support high growth potential businesses and startup to initiate the action, to develop, to grow, to pitch, to benchmark to benchmark against the best, and eventually look out for partners as well as people who are actually willing to finance the businesses, as well as participate in both in terms of grant money, but also in terms of equity. As Yashad mentioned, there are plenty of prizes awarded, and definitely we hope this year among our finalists there will be a few that will be able to go all the way through, and even the 10 best participate in the final, which traditionally is being held in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. So that was a little brief about Empretec Mauritius, our involvement with GEN, and what is the Entrepreneurship World Cup. Yashad has been a little bit more detail about it. So I will pass you back, Yashad. Please take us through for the next phase.
Thank you, Mr. Mangal. We will now go on to the next phase of these finals. So we have heard enough about us. We need to hear more about now our finalists. We have four of them, three of them already ready to pitch their ideas. So I will invite Miss Mrs. Vanessa Janine from La Maison Aujas to present. So how it's going to be before I pass on the floor to Vanessa, you will have, they are going to present their startups, and then the jury will ask them some questions and we will assess on that. If you go to the Entrepreneurship World Cup platform, you also have the possibility to rate them as an audience. So I invite you to do that so that you encourage our startups to go on to new heights. So let me now invite, if she's ready, Vanessa Janine to present La Maison Audias, and I will leave her the floor now. Ms. Janine, the floor is yours. Well, we can't hear you. Can you please unmute your mic?
Yes,
That's
sorry
great.
about that. Yeah, is it fine now? Yes, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Greetings to everyone present today. First of all, I thank you for the opportunity to be part of the finalists in this Entrepreneurship World Cup competition. So I'm Vanessa Janine, the founder of La Maison Aujas, which is an eco-conscious company featuring holistic lifestyle. So just a brief description about myself, my background, and past experience. It's mainly into hospitality, while yoga being part of my journey. So after 18 years working in the hospitality field, I decided to change my focus, feeling that my professional development was lacking in substance. And I started to reflect about opening my horizon to what was really important to me. So I must say, for about 7 years, I dove deeper in the matter and with a strong mindset. And I kind of really clear, it was really clear to me, and the direction in life was to open towards others rather than focusing only what I like. So at the same time, COVID happened, which was, I must say, an opportunity for me. And so La Maison Aujas was born last year out of my passion for yoga and wanting to get back. To me, yoga means really about connection. So I believe that yoga can be done through travel experience, and having been in that the hospitality field, and Mauritius being an exotic destination has a lot to offer to its cultural aspects. So together with an amazing team, La Maison Aujas was born. So we really curate and specialize experiences, and we offer really the people to really make the most of their well-being. Likewise, the time we would spend on a yoga mat. So from my past experience in the tourism field, it really helped me. It allows me, together with this amazing team, to curate these experiences, adventures, workshops, and rituals. So it so far it has been a very great achievement, I must say, with the support of everyone. Where we have started with creating holiday retreat, which is really a combination of giving back to yourself and to others. So yoga has really been something I must say part of our journey together with the team. And to us, when people come, for example, on a retreat, the cultural aspects that we do, like meeting locals and having different specific, I must say, type of adventures. And it's really what we think is really well-being of a person, and as well as the growth as in a person's life. So that's really true connection for us. I mean, to people and to oneself. So coming to a retreat, for example, in Mauritius, is to us kind of a perfect combination of getting back to yourself, giving back to others. You can, I mean, travelers can really enjoy a bit of luxury while enjoying the climate, our sun, relaxation, some new adventures, and at the same time being more connected to themselves. So that's it. Our aim today is to really make people see or experience travel in a
Thank
different
you,
way.
Vanessa. I think your 5 minutes is up. I leave the floor to Linley and Sanjay to if they have any questions.
Thank you.
Linley, Sanjay.
Please explain how you are marketing your services to the incoming tourists. How do you go about it?
So actually, we are mainly on social media, and having been within the industry for the past 18 years, of course, I've got a database. I mean, I've got ex-partners, I would say, who are now my friends, and through their travel agency, we are really pitching our the tourists coming into Mauritius. So, and we of course having our website, we having our Facebook, the social media, and I think that really helped as well. But I would say it's mainly about the connection, the networking that I have been, that I've really been into for the past 18 years.
Thank you.
Linley here. So, can you describe your product? Because do you offer the hospitality and the yoga classes, or is it just focused around the yoga classes? What are the products that you offer and services you offer?
Okay, so coming to that part of wellness holidays, I must say it's a full package. So it's really about the hotels, accommodation in hotels, in lodges. We have yoga classes. We have also included some adventures in nature, as well as the outings where these people would really have a connection with our locals. So it's really a very great combination to experience Mauritius differently.
What about your competitors? Do you think that you have any competitors? If yes, what's the key differentiator that you have against your competitors?
So far, since we have started, the company is launched since last year, but I must say the marketing and starting to host client, it's been for the past 4 months. I must say that we haven't really get the time to assess in terms of competitors because we don't really have that many travel agency. I haven't come across any agency so far doing what we are offering. So it's really a premiere for to me for Mauritius. But of course, within a small team today, and we expect to grow. So there's definitely lots of work to do in terms of measuring competitiveness and market research and all this stuff. But so far, we're happy on what we are doing. And of course, there are people offering yoga classes, Pilates, quite a few other practices. But the combination itself, so far, I haven't really heard much about that.
Do you work with groups or with individuals?
So we have got a request so far. We're mainly into a minimum of 10 packs, which is a small group. So, but we do have some individuals bookings. Then we try to tailor made for them. So we offer for both options in terms of wellness holidays.
Thank you.
Do you have any specific target? I mean, are you more targeting the what are the age groups, if I can put together that? What are the age group that you are targeting? Is it for everyone? Is it for the family? Is it for the kids? What is the segments that you're targeting?
Okay, yeah. So far, I must say the audience it starts as from so far it's as from the 25th up to 50s. So because as I said, our curated experience or workshop so far it's really about a combination of adventures as well, which is mainly into wellness, definitely, but it's really between these 30s to 50s because we really want to make things that everybody it's really open to everyone. So, and I'm sure that we will be coming up soon with a senior program that we have started to work on.
Thank you, Vanessa. Thank you, Linley. Thank you, Sanjay. We are going now for our next participant, and I will leave the floor now to Angelique, who will be presenting us her startup. And Angelique, now the floor is yours.
Thank you. I'm timing myself.
Sure do.
So, hi everyone. I have the pleasure to introduce ecomauritius.mu. It's a one-stop platform that was created 2 years ago, well, went live 2 years ago, and was thought about 3 years ago. So there was a lot of groundwork covered before we went live. Eco Mauritius was created to encourage and promote and have an easy way for clients and service providers to help everybody have a wide choice of products and services that they can choose from, but that are all environmentally friendly. We have a third of our platform is an e-commerce, 1/3 is ecotourism, and 1/3 is a community platform. So the e-commerce, we have got a wide variety of products that people can click on, add to their cart and get delivered at home in Mauritius. There's food, beauty products, toys for children, stationery, accessories, pet food. There's everything that somebody could look for, but that is all environmentally friendly. Then we have the ecotourism part of the platform. So if people want to do something that's extreme sports, or they want to have a lodging, or they want to just enjoy nature, or just do something that is non-pollutive, that they're going to leave with memories and not leaving behind any pollution. That's on that part of the platform. And then we've got the part where we have got all the information that somebody could learn from, discover. So we've got a page dedicated to events and courses and workshops. We've got a page that's dedicated to all the business providers. For a client who wants to know where to recycle something, where to drop off paper, for example, who are the NGOs and Mauritius that are working for the environment, all the different subjects that concern the environment that you can learn about. And then also, I'm sorry, I'm reading the notes and I shouldn't be. And then also we've got a page that's what we call the Green Deals page. So these are experts in their field, whether it's a financial offer, or, for example, the cars that are electric cars. These are offers that businesses in Mauritius that are experts can reach out to our public and get discovered and get contacted to increase their own business. And then we have a new upcoming page as well, Eco Celebrations, which will put highlights on all the businesses in Mauritius and brands that are ecological, and what is the business doing in Mauritius, if it's a beach cleanup, or if they're doing a food waste certificate. We would like to highlight and to promote and to encourage all the businesses in Mauritius. We're not in competition with anyone. We just provide the platform and all the support that goes with it, so that our population can take advantage of all the wonderful things there are, without necessarily leaving a pollution behind them. So we've gone from strength to strength since we started. We've had more and more people joining us. We've had more and more people hearing about us, and our sales have increased considerably. We didn't want to cater for the tourism industry, but we saw lots and lots of things being bought by them, products being bought and delivered to hotels, ecotourism activities booked by them. That was written everywhere, Mauritian prices only, Mauritians only. So we've adapted now, and we've included tourist prices. And we've had businesses as well contacting us because everybody is really making a big effort to go as green as possible. So our business is led by me, but with a very small, passionate team. I love not only our island, I love our planet, I love animals. And I really believe that we've all got our bit that we can do to make our little paradise become, well, just to protect it.
Thank you, Angélique. I will now pass on to the judges for their question time. And
First of all, congratulations for your business. I've been through your website and your platform, and I think it's very well done. And
thank you.
And I don't see anything lacking out on it.
Oh, thank you.
I'm sure you're having lots of success, but can you tell us a bit more about what are the difficulties you are finding on the way, and how do you plan to overcome it?
Well, we had lots and lots and lots of challenges because of COVID. When we started, I've got my background as in retail in the tourism sector. So everything that is products and suppliers and the supply chain and all that, I had no problem with that. but I did have a problem with logistics. And so that was a great challenge. And I was very lucky to have had FedEx who said, let's give it a try. It's not really our thing, but let's give it a try. And we did not want the trucks to travel around just for our products, otherwise it's pollution. So we managed to arrange ourselves in the planning of the FedEx trucks that go out every day. Who's going to be collecting the products from the suppliers, compiling it together, and delivering it? So our delivery is between 3 to 5 working days. It's not like our competitors, like straight away and next day and all that. But the clients that we have got understand this. When we've explained it to them, they understand and are more willing to wait because it is better for our planet to do it the way we are doing it. But that was a big challenge. And yeah, but we've got lots of little challenges as we develop things, because I've got want it to be like huge, and I can only do it bit by bit and get a little bit more growing all the time, because of finances, because of our own capacity of the team we have. So it's very encouraging to hear that you like our site. Thank you very much.
I think you're doing a great work, but do you think your passion is driving you to deal with too many sectors at a time?
Probably. But the thing is, the information is so dispersed right now. You've got people asking things on Facebook, and you've got people asking things on WhatsApp groups, and then you've got people asking, where can I drop this? Who's doing that? I heard there was a beach collection. What is food waste all about? And they have to actually know that the company Beachcomber is doing this, and that the company Scott is doing that, and the company Karinji is doing that. So we want.
I think we lost Angelique. Yeah, Shad, I think we lost Angelique. Huh?
Yeah, it seems that she lost connection at one point. Um, we have still a few seconds. Linley, do you have a question for her? In the meantime, try to get her back on. No, I think she lost connection. Okay, what we can do is to maximize our time. Let's. We lost her fully now. So yeah, she is back online. We give her 45 seconds more. We give her some more
Sorry.
seconds for Linley. If you have any question?
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, it's cool. So my question is, today you have so many sectors or verticals where you are. How do you make money?
So we make money through the commission that we make on each sale. So, for example, when we're selling the products and delivering them at people's houses, we make the same. We've got the wholesale price and the retail price. So that's where we're making our money. And for the ecotourism as well. For every activity that we sell on the site, we make a commission on it. We also make commission on the companies that join us. For example, on the Green Deals page, we have Absa Bank, Sim Finance, Lille Motors. They pay for the advertising spots.
Thank you, Angelique. Thank you, Linley. Thank you, Sanjay.
Thank you all very much.
Thank you. We are just now. I'm going to pass on to Mr. Mujahid Imam Bokas for him to present us. He will present us his startup, his company. Mujahid, I leave the floor to you now.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Loud and clear.
Yeah.
Please go ahead.
Can I please share my screen? Just give me a second. I'm trying to presentation. I think I'll have to upload the presentation. Just give me a second. Can you see my screen?
Not yet, but
Just give me a second. It's uploading.
okay.
Yeah. Can we move on to the next participant? Because I think it's going to take some more time.
Unfortunately, you are the last participant. We had
Okay.
selected very few for the finals.
Okay.
And,
can someone else share the slide for me, please? I'll just send it to you by mail right now.
yes, if you can send it to me, I can upload it right away.
Sending it right now.
Yeah. But in the meantime, I think you can make the most of the minutes allocated to you and present orally what you want to say. In the meantime, we get your slides.
Okay.
So
I've
please
already send you an
free to
email.
do.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
So I'm going to start right now. So hello, everyone. My name is Mujahid, and I'm the founder of the company, which is called Morivea. Normally, in Mauritius, we produces more than 500,000 tons of waste annually, according to Statistic 2021 report. Paper and textile waste amount to more than 100 tons in Mauritius. And at Morivea, we believe in Mauritius' capacity for innovation to provide answers to these needs and challenges. My name is Mujahid, and I'm the founder of Morivea, a company founded back in 2019 to help eliminate paper waste and textile waste by building a future where humans can reconnect with nature. Morivea provides the most efficient way for factories to manage paper and textile waste in the most cost-effective deal, starting from 4.5 euros per square meter. Our beachhead market is the 30 top manufacturing companies in Mauritius. Why? Because despite the COVID-19 pandemic, the manufacturing industry remains an engine of growth with a GDP contribution of 13.3%, and it is projected continuous growth. We chose our beachhead market due to the massive insulation system required in factories around the island and the need of our market for a low cost and high quality material. Mauritius has more than 150 textile manufacturing companies, and we are targeting 20% as our beachhead market. And we are dealing with a potential market of 1.3 million euros. Then we will sell our product to nearby African countries like Madagascar, which represent a market opportunity of 8.8 million euros. Finally, our aim is to grow worldwide, and we will be dealing with a potential market of 64 billion euros. Our beachhead market consumes an enormous amount of electricity due to the use of air conditioning system, and our products are designed to improve factories' energy efficiency and comfort level at the same time. Our delivery time of our product will be less, and we will be charging 150 rupees per square meter. Our unique product is designed using the same technique as our pencil production with our unique eco-friendly glue that we developed here in Mauritius. The mixture is compressed in our manual hydraulic press and is converted into insulating board that can be used in houses all around the world. In our journey to discover more about the challenges faced in the manufacturing industry, we managed to interview 10 factory managers, 20 construction managers, and 10 interior designers and architects. We learned from our clients that they need top quality product with good acoustic properties and thermal resistance, at the same time being affordable at price with a quick delivery time and these materials are on high demand in the construction market. Our aim at the company in Mauritius is to grow by 20% for the first 2 years, and we plan to increase our production capacity by 50% in the next 5 coming years. In Mauritius, all our insulation materials are imported, and they are having a negative impact on our environment. With our new methods used, we will help factories become more energy efficient and reduce their energy consumption by 40% and use less air conditioning system, and also reducing our dependency on fossil fuel. With our beachhead market, we help reduce 534 tons of carbon emission, and we are also helping reduce the amount of waste being sent to our landfill by 60 tons annually. We are also working hard with our collaborators to help make this company zero waste by 2024. Luckily, we have the perfect combination of expertise and passion, being myself as the CPO and the CEO of the company. We have Suhaila Guran, who is the co-founder, and she holds a master degree in human resource and knowledge management. We have Nadim Kirali, our machine officer, who holds a master in sustainable energy. Ridima Ranglan, our sales executive with a master in business administration, and Asjad Siddiqui, our product developer with a degree in civil engineering. My dream are the of the
Thank you. Your presentation time, we've added some seconds, but we cannot go more than that. I will now leave the floor. I'm sure you will have time to give us more details. I will give the floor to the judges as well. They will put on their questions, and we can come forward then. So, judges, the floor is yours.
So I will start. So can you briefly describe your product, because we have got a lot of figures. Thanks for that. But what's your product, really?
So my product basically is insulating board made out of paper waste. This is a sample in my hand right here. So these are bricks and insulation material made out of paper waste that we collected on a daily basis. And the aim of this insulating board is that at Morivea, we want to use this insulating board in construction companies, which will be used in houses and factories as which will be a material used in their wall to reduce the amount of heat generated by machines inside the factory. This will help them reduce the amount of electricity they consume and reduce the amount of air conditioning system that they use inside their factories or even houses.
You talk about factories. So this product is meant only for commercial use in factories and all that?
For the time being, the product that we developed is can mainly be used in factories because they can be used as a noise cancellation when machines are operating inside a building. They make a lot of noise. So these bricks can be used as noise cancellation, and it is also a fire retardant in case there is a fire inside the building. So these bricks inside the wall will reduce will increase the time from the fire to move from within the building to go outside.
So basically, if I understand well, you're manufacturing these bricks out of recycled paper or paper that you collect?
Yes. For the time being, we are Morive, the company founded back in 2019, where we manufacture paper pencils in Mauritius. And these bricks and insulation materials are our new product that we are still testing and developing right now. And we are actually in collaboration. Yeah.
So your target market is, so we know that it's for industries and factories, but will you say that it's more for the legacy? I mean, for the factories that are already there, or would it be for those who are being built now?
Normally, the product I'm actually working in collaboration with Ciel Textiles, where I'm trying to collect their textile waste and paper waste to manufacture these bricks for their own company. But these bricks are not limited only to factories. It can be used in houses as well, where it will reduce the amount of heat generated by the sun, which will in turn reduce the amount of air conditioning system used in houses and reduce the amount of electricity consumed per houses.
But have you worked on the feasibility, the cost, how much this product will be costing, and
Yeah, normally
are
the
you
product
viable to do that?
normally the product will cost around 150 rupees per square meter, which is half price of imported insulation material. For example, we have insulation material from China, from India, and from Europe as well, which start as from 300 rupees per square meter, and our product will be less than 150 rupees per square meter.
Okay.
You know that in Mauritius we are not very used to insulation because insulation is mostly known in European countries where it's something which is natural, much more natural in their construction. And so how are you going to address the market? How are you going to address the fact that we are very traditionalist, very conservative, and
So
that we don't change easily?
what I did so far is that I tried to interview interior designers and construction companies, and they are all keen about this product, and they are even willing to use this product in new construction that they plan to. And my dream is not to only limit the product to Mauritius only, but also to go international, even starting with Madagascar and even bringing this product to Europe or American countries.
Just one question. Is there a similar product that is being imported right now in Mauritius?
I didn't hear the question well. Can you please repeat?
Is there a similar product that is being imported into Mauritius right now? You have the brick?
Is being imported in Mauritius, you mean?
Yes.
Yes, we have insulation material that is being imported in Mauritius, and normally they use them in how do we call it? Gypsum board. In walls, people normally use these insulation material inside gypsum board walls. And in Mauritius, we imported, don't have the figures with me, but we imported more than 43 million rupees worth of insulation material, if I'm not wrong with the figures. So we do have the potential and the market here in Mauritius.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you, Mujahid. Thank you, Linley. Thank you, Sanjay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for those, I think, very interesting finals. The judges will have much homework now to do before we announce the results tomorrow. Maybe one last word from the judges before we conclude. Any comments? Any perks, additional perks for our finalists, our participants?
Well, we've heard three things, and I think they have got great ideas. All three of them are at a certain level of product development, product and service development, and they wish for success. To assess a company in just a few minutes is not an easy work, and we try to do our best on what we heard, based on what we heard. Thank you.
Thank you. Linley?
Yeah.
Yes,
Come on.
Mr. Maga, please.
Come on, Linley, please.
Yes, actually, I'm happy to hear that we had three different proposals, three different pitch. So interesting to see that we are going much more into holistic, eco-friendly. So I think it's quite interesting. So it will be hard to judge, but we will make our best to provide to that. But very happy to have been here.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Linley. Mr. Mongo, a few words from you.
Yeah. Well, I am not judge. You have already heard from the judges, the most important people, the views from the most important people. So that's great. Me, just in terms of part of the organizer and Protect Mauritius, and also the local representative of the Global Entrepreneurship Network, and its vertical, the Entrepreneurship World Cup organizer. I would like to thank everyone, the various SMEs and startups who have sent us their application. As you have seen, we have privileged the quality rather than quantity, because it doesn't serve anybody to have a lot of application. Here we are talking about an international competition where you will be competing with the best in the world. So we have privilege, quality over quantity. But we think that from now on, we will be able also to offer some hand-holding support, mentoring, and so on, for those who have got good ideas, but also for those who were not able to make it to the final, because we find that some of them were really good, had good ideas, well put together, but maybe they were not ready to compete in an international forum. Neither they were ready to what we call them being bankable project, where project that can be funded by investors, by equity investors and others. So again, thank you very much, guys. Thank you, judges, and thank you, Yashad. Obviously, the judges will work. Yashad will take us through. The judges will do their job independently, and they will advise, and we will publish the result very soon. Yashad?
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Mr. Mogo. Thank you, Linley. Thank you, Mr. Wangati. And thank you very much, our presenters today. Just to give you not some hope, but to tell you more about the competition, we had 17 applications from startups in Mauritius. It did not, we went through for quality, and we selected the top five. Among the top five for the pitch finals, we selected three. So those three who have presented, we thank you very much. I know it's a challenge to be live and presenting your company, but it was great, and wish you all the best. Now we will be discussing with the judges after they deliberate among themselves to announce the winners by tomorrow. So by tomorrow at this time, we will be announcing the winners by email and on our page. So thank you very much, and thank you everyone who have followed us for this past hour to assist and to look at the finals, to see the finalists from Mauritius and the judges as well. And we thank the audience also for their patience, because it takes much patience to be online for an hour, to see people speaking, to listen to people. So thank you very much, and we hope to see you soon. Thank you very much, and all the best.